After 2 years in the wilderness, the Sydney International Boat Show is back, bigger and better than ever. Can't make it? Don't worry, we'll bring you the best of the show. One of the biggest and newest boats on show here in Sydney is this, the Horizon E75. This is a cruising yacht boasting much more space than you'd expect from its size. This build has Horizon's first open gallery and includes the Skyline enclosed bridge. If you prefer 2 hulls underneath you instead of just one, then there's this. This is the global launch of the Iliad 62 catamaran. As well as featuring all the space and comforts of a small luxury apartment, this cat is built to go places, no matter how far. Its range is up to 3,500 nautical miles. That's almost the equivalent of driving a car from Sydney to Broome in Western Australia, with plenty of fuel in reserve for sightseeing. Sydney also gets its first look at this. This is the Ocean Alexander 28E, a pocket super yacht. This boat made its global debut earlier this year at Sanctuary Cove, but looks even better against the Sydney skyline. It also has big cruising ability built into it, and packs one of the best deck-level master suites we've ever seen. But it's not all about just the big boat builders, there's some small boat builders here too that are making waves, and one of them is European brand Quicksilver. One, the Active 675 Cruiser, is a couples boat, perfect for harbour cruises, and includes a forward berth for overnight stays. The other, the Active 875 Sundeck, is more of a family boat and made for long, lazy days on the water. It has 4 berths on board, so the fun doesn't have to end when the sun goes down. If you like your pocket cruises, then Sydney had plenty in supply, and it starts with this. This is the Golfcraft Oryx 379. Wearing triple 300 horsepower outboard engines and capable of 40 knots plus, it also features twin cabins and streamlined looks that back up the performance claims. What about a boat with some luxury tender vibes? That's where boats such as this, the Riva Mare 38 XL. Its maker, Italian boat builder Riva, has launched this model in celebration of its 180-year history. Look around it and you'll see examples of the world's best boat building from brands such as Technohull, Itama, Ferretti and Pershing. If sailing is more your thing, then 2 boats here really stand out, and one of them is this. This is the Seawind 1160 Light. Billed as the perfect cruising catamaran, it's designed as a short-handed blue water sailor that is fast and, more importantly, affordable. You can have one of these with either twin 20 horsepower outboard engines or a couple of 29 horsepower sail drives. If you're not a fan of multi-hulls, this is a monohull Amiel 50 luxury cruiser. What makes this boat very different to everything else out there is a fully protected centre cockpit. Below decks, it's the finest of luxury living. But it's not all just about the boats. Mercury is here with 2 engines, a 25 and 30 horsepower, that it launched globally just weeks ago. Quieter, even easier to maintain, and the lightest in their class, these new engines make their Australian debut just weeks after their global launch. And finally, there's always something at Sydney that makes us stop and say, wow, and this is it. This is the float boat. Made to fit in a hatchback and assemble in minutes, it's easily the smallest boat here. It features a pair of outriggers that can extend outwards to increase stability, and a deck that almost doubles the size of the craft. Well, it's been a long time between shows, but Sydney has given it all the signs that Australia's boating industry is back where it belongs. Keep an eye on boatsales.com.au for more news and reviews from Sydney's new look boating spectacular.